Welcome to Can We Just Get a Minute, the podcast where we talk honestly about motherhood, life, divorce, dating, and everything in between. I'm Evie.
I'm Amanda. And I'm Amy.
We need to know, what were the moments that made you guys need a minute this week? Tell me all of the things.
It's hard because there's
So many things.
every minute. On Sunday, my children, it's actually my eldest daughter mainly, asked for dessert after every single snack and meal. And by lunchtime, I'm like, listen, you can get dessert later, okay? And I was also exhausted by this point. I really needed to lie down. And she's coming in while I'm trying to take a nap, being like, "Can you sit down and have dessert?" And I was like, "Yeah, it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Can we get through dinner? You know?" Anyway, I ended up just giving them ice cream.
Fair enough. I would have.
I mean,
Anything for a nap.
Yeah. Yeah.
What about you, Amy?
I was thinking about it because I didn't have my kids this weekend because I do shared care with me and Jordy, yes. And I basically was in bed the entire time.
Yeah.
Which is great. However, I have my companion, Basil, my cat, who likes to wake up at 5:30 every morning to guide me downstairs to his bowl. And he will come up and just stare at me and I wake up. Sometimes he'd jump at me. Just go, "No."
I think you need to sleep train your cat.
Yeah.
Well, usually Wilbur will get up and feed him, and that's a cute little morning routine. I'm like, ugh.
That's annoying. You definitely need a minute for that. That's for sure.
Mm.
I'm going to go with this morning when I was trying to take a poo. We're already on the poo chat, episode 2 in.
Yes.
But both my children, I literally sat down. They come in, and our toilet is not very big. And my daughter was trying to get me to write something on a notepad for her while holding her nose because it stunk, obviously. Just exposing myself here.
Hey, my notes not that pretty either.
So, yeah, I'm sick of them coming in when I go to the toilet.
Yeah.
We need a lock on our toilet door, actually.
Yes.
I'm going to do that. I'm going to get Jamie to do that. So that's when I need a minute. Just let me take a freaking poo.
Yeah, I know. I actually can't remember the last time I shut the door.
Yeah, I
Because
don't shut the door.
Sometimes
I forget when there's people around. And I have to quickly go back and close the door because I'm like, yeah, that's right.
Oh, we have guests here.
Yeah, there's people here.
We free poo around here.
Yeah.
We are going to talk all things Bali today.
Yes.
So we recently went on a trip to Bali, just a mum's trip, and we just wanted to let everybody know what it was like and, go over our Bali trip. So why did we decide to go on a Bali trip?
I decided to go on a Bali trip because my husband is a lineman, and he does transmission, which means he's working in the middle of butt crack nowhere, and means he's working away almost constantly. So from about September last year to April this year, I was solo parenting for about 98% of that. And somewhere in the middle, I was like, you know what, I'm going to go. I'm going to go to Bali because, I need something. I need something.
Yeah.
That was literally, I remember sitting in my room being like, messaging Dylan, being like, he was away, obviously, being like, yeah, I'm going to do this.
Yeah.
And this is happening.
You need it. So it came up because our lovely Amy, she is our retreat goddess. She has, I guess you can explain it to everyone, but she's done retreats and you mentioned it to us when we first met.
Yes.
And I was like, yes.
Yes, sounds a bit of me.
Yeah.
So I started running retreats years ago after I had postnatal depression with my son. I had gone back to nursing part-time but realised that I'm actually a yoga teacher and I really wanted to support women going through the same identity crisis that I had. So I started teaching yoga classes and then I started teaching women's workshops and understanding and hearing from the women the theme. Oh my gosh, it was so nice to just be calm and be still, to just focus on myself for a minute. And one woman even said to me, it felt like a journey back to me.
Yeah.
And that's what I my whole purpose or vision for starting retreats was so that women could feel that. And so I started running day retreats. So I'd been running day retreats for a few years, and then COVID hit. And it was actually fantastic because the day retreats were great because it was that 8 hours of peace, relaxation. We'd do vision boards, we'd do sharing circles, we'd do yoga, and then just share food together and get to know each other. And then I started running weekend retreats. And we got funding for that, myself, a counsellor, and an art therapist. And it was for women with children with disabilities. So they could go without paying. And that was the first time I went, wow, it was 2 nights, but 3 full days of being cooked for, no dishes, just actually sitting down and being able to sit down and not go, oh, what do I have to do next? Can I be still? And then I started, as soon as the borders opened up, Fiji retreat, Bali retreat, because it was always my dream to go to Bali. And I was married at that time when I said I wanted to go and I wanted to do something, but it had to be, I couldn't spend money really. So this makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
And so this year when we went to Bali, that was the 3rd time that I've been to Bali for a women's retreat.
Yeah.
And every time I come back from a retreat anywhere, I love to see the change in the woman from before to after. Like just that, everyone feels so much like softer and more slow paced, more relaxed.
Yeah. And that's totally what we felt when we came back. Like I said, I feel like my soul is refreshed. I feel like I have more capacity for my kids, my relationship, everything. So good. Yeah. Amazing. Yeah. And when you had said it to me when we first met, I was like, oh, I've been wanting to do a retreat for myself.
Yeah.
And then, booked, boom.
And it is so good for mums.
Yeah.
Like, shit, I didn't realise how burnt out I was. And I've been a yoga teacher for, 11 years.
Yeah.
And I've been teaching retreats, but still for myself, like all women, lost my train of thought.
That's right.
Oh, yeah. I didn't realise how burnt out I was until, what was it, like day 4 that I had my meltdown. Because it's like, fuck, I haven't actually been able to take a deep breath for at least a year.
No. And because you've also been solo parenting for 10 months or whatever it was. Yeah. So you definitely needed it.
Yeah, and working and travelling. But I think a lot of women are the same.
Oh, yeah.
You don't realise how stressed you are, how burnt out you are until you actually get an opportunity to rest. And we all know what happens. 100%. You get sick.
Yeah.
The bugs come out, or you kind of crash.
Yeah.
Rather than being able to have quality time with just playing, hanging out with friends. It's kind of either going 100 miles an hour or crashing. And this is why Bali and retreats are so good. And Mums on Tour is our big vision, because we know how important it is that life isn't just 100 miles an hour or burnout. There's a sweet spot in between that we're missing out on.
Yeah, 100%.
And there's so much of that we're not allowing ourselves to dream about. Maybe we're thinking about society, mum guilt, how it's going to be perceived and all that.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
And we're calling bullshit on it.
We are.
Yeah.
We are calling bullshit on it.
Sick of it.
Get rid of the judgment.
Yeah.
All of that, the mum guilt. On that, I suppose, how did our significant others feel about it, or ex-husbands, or family members?
Dylan had a hard time coming around to it. I think it is also more that we haven't actually left the country together because we had children, and our children just are not at an age where they, can go to Bali.
No.
Previously my youngest one's still too little, and it's quite a lot for little ones.
Yeah.
And so that I think was hard for him, but also I've actually never really been away from the kids except for when I was giving birth to the next one.
Yeah.
So I think I've been away from them. I think my youngest, I had been away for 2 nights, and that was quite recent when my sister looked after them. We went to Rotorua. So the dynamic change was, I think, just not the usual for us, because usually it's me with them 100% of the time. And him on the weekends when he's home from work or something like that. So I think there's a big shift.
Yeah.
And envy, I think, as well. Not in a negative way, but I think also women are so much better than men, but we have this relationship, and we have friendships that a lot of men don't. Yeah. And we have we can travel together that Dylan wouldn't have anyone to go to Bali with who are into the same things that he is, who would enjoy the same, kind of way. So, that was definitely a factor too.
Yeah, I think that was a factor in our relationship as well, with that. I think because pre-kids, and even with the kids here, we've done lots of stuff, us going away, weekends with the kids as well, or holidays with the kids. and Jamie's never been to Bali before. So I would feel the same as well if he was going on a trip. I'd be like, oh, well, I've never been there.
Yeah.
I want to go there. But he doesn't want to come and do all the woo-woo shit that we did. Exactly, like that was the best part of it. There's no way he wanted to do any of that we were all doing. And for me, we've been through a lot in the last few years, and I wanted somewhere to go, go and find myself. Not, I mean, I've found myself anyway, but, go and do all of those things, like the spiritual connecting, just not cooking for anyone, having a break. So, yeah, well, it was definitely a little bit difficult, but he was also supportive with it as well. But yeah, I found the same as well, and definitely a lot of judgment from other people outside.
You faced a lot of that.
Yeah, like from both sides of our family. Not really to my face, well, kind of to my face, but just a bit of judgment, I think, on that I'm a mum and I'm a wife, and why are you wanting to go away without your kids and your husband? And it wasn't the fact that I want to go away without them, but I also want to go away with them.
Yeah.
But it was just, the judgment from everyone else that is like, oh, not poor Jamie, he's at home with the kids, He's the dad, he can do it.
Yeah.
But I guess he's got like a very intense job. We run our own business, so he's there, a lot of the time. So I think they're looking at it as, why am I leaving my job as the sole carer for the kid? Not the sole carer, but that kind of vibe, which I really struggle with. But I also have come to a point where I'm like, well, that's their judgment. Yeah. We were happy with our decision. Yeah.
You and
Jamie. And it was very stressful for him while I was away because of some of the things that we'd put in place, which I don't need to talk about on here. But he was quite stressed out. Yeah. So I think it's just more next time if I'm to do it, it's about putting a better plan in place with the kids and helping him be able to still go to work and all of that kind of stuff. But yeah, there was a lot of judgment, and it is what it is, and I'm happy with my decision, and I've said it to the people. Good. Like, I really had a great time, and I feel so much better, so much more refreshed, and it's not a choice you'd make, that's fine, but it's my choice and our choice as a family.
Also, we are women living our lives for the very first time.
That's the thing as well.
We are mums, but we are also just people.
Yeah, and I want to show my kids as well that just because you become a mum or a wife, it doesn't actually mean that that's all you are. Like, you can still do these other things. You can still have your career. You can still go and do what you want to do. Doesn't mean you don't love your husband and your kids.
No.
But you can still go and live your life as well, as long as everyone else is happy with it. Yeah. So it's just, it's showing them that mums need a break too.
Yes.
And if my husband's the same, like, he doesn't really have like a big group of friends that he would go away with. And I think that's also the other struggle is men don't have the soul connection or the really good friendships that women have. Yeah. And I think that's kind of where the difference is as well. Yeah, I find.
Especially as they age and everyone's in different careers and there's not the emotional connection or vulnerability like for women. We go straight into the deep conversations, whereas I think they need to have an activity alongside each other.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Together. Like,
but even then, they don't really get into deep conversations, do they?
No, they don't. That's it. But they're distracted by the activity.
Yeah.
They need the activity to break the silence.
Yeah. Whereas I've tried to explain to my husband, like, I've got these beautiful friendships. Like, you guys have got other really beautiful friends as well who I feel very connected to. And they give me something that's different in a way. I feel connected to him as well, but he gives me something else. And I need both of those things. Like,
Yeah.
I guess as well, the mum guilt. Did you guys feel any mum guilt?
No. I actually didn't. I felt absolutely nothing because I was like, you know what? Your dad is literally like 50% your parent too. Yeah. And I have done this 98% of the time alone.
100%.
And I mean, he's working for us and he works very hard for us and he works solely for us just so that we can have anything we want and we need, which is amazing. But also he's their dad. Like, there's two parents. And it was like 10 days. If you can't be a parent for 10 days on your own, that's really an internal problem and it's not my problem.
No. Amen. Yeah, exactly. What about you, Amy? Like, how was that dynamic? Was it on your week off?
It started on my week. Well, because their dad had surprised me, my ex-husband surprised me with going overseas for 10, 11 months, which meant I had to change jobs and was a very stressful time. Grateful to have that time with my kids though. But I'd actually had a Bali retreat planned for last year that I had to postpone because I don't want to leave my kids in the country without a parent.
Yeah.
It just didn't feel right. And so that was part of it. I said, well, I'm going to have to transfer. And I actually lost people coming because, that's just the way it was. Dates didn't work and things. And so I felt no guilt about going from him caring for them because
you've done it for 10 months by yourself.
I've done it for 10, 11 months for myself without that discussion or, choice. So I quite happily went. I didn't feel guilty about being away from them, but I missed them so much. And I thought, now that they're a little bit older, I was like, oh, they'd love this, and oh, that would be cool. But I was so burnt out. I'd been running on adrenaline, as we all have in different ways. And so I felt like I was still, like, the first couple of days, I'm just like, what do I need to do? And I still felt really, like, in that energy of the rush, the mum life. And it took quite a while to soothe myself. And I think it was the first night we had that, or the second night we had that beautiful sound healing journey.
Yes, that was so good.
And she was guiding the breath, and it's like, shit, I haven't taken a deep breath like this in I don't even know how long. Like breathing. My nervous system is so fried. And so it does really piss me off when people question you for being away. Like, well, actually, she's been in a state of stress for a really, really fucking long time. And mums are the heartbeat of the family. They're the beautiful glue that connects everybody. We look after everybody's emotional well-being. It's so much more than just childcare, looking after the child. Like, we're creating childhoods. We're creating an emotionally safe home. We're building friendships, and we're creating our village because our families are, working away, different circumstances. So there's so much more to it in mothering, and I know our mothers listening will be like, yes,
there is.
It's not, yes, the husband's work and the ex's work. But it's very different working an 8-hour day. Still hard. Still hard, draining, but it's focusing on one task. I feel like our brain is spread across hundreds of different to-do lists. What bills need to be paid? Is it Kumara Day? Do I need $2? Is somebody's asthma coming back? But also there's a heart to it. There's something going on at school. Are you okay? Am I okay? When's my cycle?
And we put everybody, like, when we're here, we put everybody else first. And it was nice to actually, know the kids are taken care of. They're absolutely fine. They're happy. Yes, they miss us. We miss them. But we're putting ourselves first for these 10 days.
And also, it would be no one would bat an eyelid if it was the dad.
No, I agree.
No one would bat us an eyelid if dad's gone for 2 weeks.
No. Exactly. Like, I mean, your husband's working
He literally
away.
does.
Your ex-husband
11 months.
gone for 10 months.
And no one, I just could never.
No.
Why can they
Is
do
it because we're women, because we're mothers?
And we can't. I mean, they are just as much their parent as we are. Why do we have the 100% responsibility? It shouldn't be that way. It's 50-50.
And it's changing the narrative. So our daughters don't have to face this. And our future generation of women have a very, very fair
and healthy.
And healthy. And we think about self-care, and this is a self-care.
100%.
And going to Bali, every time I go to Bali, I feel like I go strung out, even when it was yearly. And I'm like, okay, what can I take from Bali back home? How can I take this version of me back to my busy mum life so that I can be more kind of like free and liberated and fun and kind of like less a panic zone, and more just go with the flow of life, that gentle ebb and flow. And what I love about Bali is it is so fucking chaotic.
It is.
Like, there are scooters everywhere with dogs and whole families not wearing helmets, and it's busy, and you look at the power lines and think, like 25 people could just get struck by that and die, and it's just so busy and it's so hot. But then on the flip side of that, everyone's smiling. We've been cared for so well by wait staff, by shopkeepers. Actually, a lot of fun. The energy is really quite fun, happy, and caring.
Yeah, it's different.
And so it's interesting that actually a lot of motherhood is chaos.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's absolute chaos.
Yeah.
But it's like, how can I find the happiness and the caring
Yeah.
in that chaos
Yeah.
for myself and for them?
Yeah, and I think we all brought something back that we've implemented, I suppose.
Yes. What was your favourite thing that you brought back?
Oh my
Apart
god.
from your 50.
My shopping. Just like the cooking, like the healthier
Yes.
lifestyle-ish cooking, just thinking about what I'm eating a bit more. Like the food over there was so fresh and just delicious, and I'm doing a bit more of that here, I reckon.
Yeah.
So that's kind of one thing. I talked about doing the yoga. I talked about that. Thinking about it, maybe a bit of a stretch in the morning I will add in at some point. But yeah, what about you guys?
I feel like I'm way more relaxed when things happen out of my control, but I can't do anything about it. And I still have a crash out, but my crash out is not like it used to be. It's more like, I needed ice cream sundae, and then like the next day I'm like, okay, well, this is just what it is. Like, there's nothing we can do about it. Oh,
It's
well,
more
we'll figure it
carefree.
out. Yeah, I think that's definitely changed. I'm always stressed, and it's stuff that just, it's not in your control.
Yeah.
And I feel like I really brought that back from Bali.
Mm-hmm.
I really brought back the hands-on self-care. Like, what actually is that for me without feeling selfish?
Yeah.
I've got somebody's words in my head often. Whenever I do something for myself, whenever I make a big decision about myself, somebody, I guess we can all guess who that might be, used to say to me, who do you think you are? And I've done a lot of counselling, a lot of self-work. I'm a very strong, confident woman, right? But these words still come up, and they come up when I'm doing something really lovely for myself, when I'm spending money on myself, when I'm having another massage or buying something. And so I really, at the end of the retreat, I was like, something has to change, because I'm not the Amy that I want to be or who I feel like I really am. And so it was a really, I brought back like, holy shit, this is not who I want to be. Then I came back, went into my normal routine with my mee goreng for breakfast. Another favourite thing I brought back. And my body just crashed. And like I couldn't get out of bed. And then when I had to get the kids, I would have to go to bed at 6:30, and I would still be awake and aware of what was, what their needs were, but I couldn't move. I think I just crashed. I realised that I've been pushing for so long that I'm in burnout now.
Yeah. You were.
Totally in burnout. And you amazing ladies helped me go, you're not quite yourself.
No.
And you can't keep doing all the things.
Yeah.
And I think maybe that's part of my generation, because I'm back in the olden days when I had black and white TV. But it sort of made me realise that I needed to make some big changes.
Yeah.
And it was hard. It's hard because I'm of that generation, or maybe how I was brought up, of you've got to work and you keep going, you keep going, keep going. And there's something to be proud of for that. However, there's always a cost, right? And we've got to make sure that balance is right. And I really loved my nursing job.
Yeah.
Really, really loved working with mums and babies. I really, really loved my job, looking after mums and babies. But I just couldn't. It was my body, my children, that was sacrificed. They were the ones that were sacrificing.
Yeah.
I wasn't able to have that quality time. So recently, very recently, leaving my job has been hard. However, it's been one of those big lady decisions of, who do I think I am? Well, I think I'm a woman deserving of having a healthy body, a healthy nervous system, which I've definitely had anxiety since having the babies.
Yeah.
But I wonder if a lot of the maternal anxiety rates that are going up significantly are because we've got expected to do so fucking much.
Expected to do everything.
Too much. It's just not possible to do it all.
Yeah.
So that is one step for me, and I'm in a recalibration now.
Yeah. We love that.
We need that.
Yeah.
And I'm proud of you.
Yeah, we are.
Thanks for your support, honestly.
Is it like a breath of relief sometimes when you're just like, it already feels in this house.
It does. I
already
feel,
feels lighter.
Yeah.
And you already feel lighter.
I definitely do. I mean, I spent like 5 days in bed.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
5 days in bed, like crashing. Even now, I feel like I could sleep and sleep. Like my sleep, and I have blocks of sleep. I didn't realize how bone achingly tired I was. And I think a lot of mothers feel like that.
Oh yeah.
A lot of mothers, right? And then you just have to crack on till what? We get an autoimmune disease,
Exactly.
until we have a mental breakdown, because I tell you, that happens a lot.
Yeah.
So, what will it take? Can maybe just a week in Bali or a girls' weekend away, or saying I'm going to have a nap, you take the kids out, or those things regularly.
Yeah, I think in my situation, like with the judgment, everyone's like, oh, well, you've done that now, that's it. Like that's no, seriously. Oh, you've done your trip now. Yeah. Okay.
Come on.
So I don't get another trip.
Ever in your life.
Yeah, okay. I think
I'll be
mums
burnt out.
need it regularly.
Yeah. It's that reset, like energy reset, but then so I'm still this woman.
Yeah.
And we're still growing and learning.
In this life, like we're still learning,
and that is what we learn, we can bring to our children. Children, the food, the cuisine that we bring to the children, the fun little thing, the incense we've got, all the little.
And one day we will take them with us, I mean, we were there and we're like, we would love to bring the kids, doing this, or the kids are like that. Like you said, we're thinking about them and how they would like it. And we will one day, but it's time for the mums.
Yeah.
And segue into, while we were on holiday, we were discussing about how we really want other mums to experience this, and we think every mum should experience this. So we have come up with a little business idea, I guess. What do you call it?
Mums on tour.
Yeah, mums on tour.
Yeah, because we also, while we're over there, we realised how there's some women who maybe they don't have someone to travel with.
Yeah.
Or they don't want to go to a place like Indonesia. It can seem quite intimidating.
Yeah, or like we went out for dinner, remember, and that lady was travelling by herself. Yeah, there were two of them that was travelling by themselves, and she was like, oh, you guys here on a group.
Yeah, there's not really anything like that, where girls can travel with girls alike.
Yeah.
Burnt out, divorced, separated.
Yeah.
Newly dating, mums of 5, mums of 1.
Or not mums.
It doesn't, or not mums.
I mean,
the list goes on.
You don't have to be a mum as well. It's just about having women come together and travel together and experience those things. Like I said, the woo-woo shit that my husband wouldn't have wanted to do.
Traveling with girls versus traveling with your family is so different. You still have to have some level of awareness when you're traveling with your family. Like, what are they going to have for dinner? What's that activity working around that time? Or, they can't eat that. Your brain's still on, whereas this, it's like, I don't have to think about it. And it does take a few days to get used to that.
It takes a couple of days.
Like, should we go shopping? I'm going to go shopping and I want to have a nap.
I know.
Or I'm meeting down by the pool.
Yeah.
I'm going to get my nails done, and you don't have to work it in with a schedule that fits around anyone else. Yourself.
And we want mums to experience it guilt-free as well. We want to, like you were saying, take that guilt away. You deserve it. Go and take 10 days off and come and experience it.
Really not that much time.
It's not.
10 days is like
you think about it.
No, if you actually think about it, for a year, we're doing this for 365 days.
Exactly.
Feeling when you come back that you recapture that light in you.
Yeah.
And that fun in you.
Yeah.
And, oh my gosh, I think probably I've got a few favourites, but I always come back to that final day that we were all together sitting by the pool. And we had like the 4 chairs together, and the guys ran around and got all those umbrellas.
Oh, yeah.
In the pool, we're having cocktails. It was like the pool, us, and the ocean. And beautiful weather, like bright yellow umbrellas.
Cocktails in the pool.
We have come together and put together some little girls' weekend. Got some coming up. So, Amanda, you're like our...
Yes. I'm the travel guide. I'm not an actual travel agent, but I am the logistics for all the travel within this team. That's my role, which is great because I really don't have much else to offer. So we've got in October, we've got a Wellington weekend retreat, and it's really like a fun girls' weekend. Things like Sex in the City, not sex, obviously.
Yeah.
Sort of.
There's any single mum.
Just a fun time. It's just pure girlhood. We'll all get along. You don't have to worry about that because we're just people who get along with anybody. And we just have girl fun. We go out for dinner, we have cocktails, we get massages, pedicures, that's all included. And we're staying at Naomi, which is a beautiful,
gorgeous hotel.
And it's just a weekend. So for those who are a bit like, I don't know if international, I'm ready for that yet.
Yeah.
Or I'm not sure if I can do more than a couple of nights away from my children, because it is a step by step. I know that for sure. This is a really good medium.
Yeah, and we're going to do, Amy's going to do a little workshop or a little yoga or something. Was
Yeah,
that on the
a
cards
women's
as well?
circle.
Yeah, we're going to do like a
absolutely.
women's circle as well.
When we are together, there's so much more strength and inspiration.
Yeah,
When
absolutely.
you hear from different women, and also a beautiful, nice yoga session. Really love working in the feminine flow, and because it is a girl weekend, it's really feeling into the energy that we're all in, and what would be best for us. So a delicious slow flow with some beautiful music to just again reconnect to the breath, have those deep breaths to regulate the nervous system. So you go home feeling soothed from this point of view, from an energetic point of view, soothed and then uplifted from all the fun experiences you're going to have.
Yeah, so we've got that one coming up in October for Wellington in the city. And we're going to have a Martinborough escape as well, which will be the same vibe, a bit of a girls' weekend, a little bit of a wine. And then we have a Bali as well next year. So we're doing, is it June?
Locked in for June.
For
but
next
I
year.
do have the full booklets for the exact dates, what's all included in it. We're all locked and loaded, ready to go. Our retreat is absolutely stunning.
Oh my God, it's
absolutely
gorgeous.
stunning. It's in Ubud, which is in the jungle of Bali. We did go there last time. It's a very special place spiritually.
It's beautiful.
So there's a lot of yoga. There's, we've got a purification ceremony at a temple. We've got traditional Balis dancing lined up, sound healing, and then also just having fun. It's a really nice balance of both, like spiritual and cultural, because it's amazing there. And then also just, some fun.
Exactly. So I'll pop the details of our Instagram handle and our email address as well, in case anybody is interested in that.
And get in touch with us if you've got any questions.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you're sort of curious about particular things, or if you're worried about something, you've got a question that is maybe holding you back from coming along with us, then just reach out.
Do a little new segment, and it's going to be called Exposing the Group Chat. So we have a little group chat between us, which we created straight after we met each other.
Yeah.
Amanda, what's your...
So I'm not going to share something I posted, but I like to take credit for the fact that I designed the group chat name, really. I named it, and for the first good month, all I was doing was saving TikTok, because Amy didn't have a TikTok yet, I know. Saving TikTok. I had to download them to my phone to upload them on the chat, and there's probably hundreds, all of fairies. And
that's a good era.
Yeah, the name of our group chat is Bat Boy Groupies. So if you've ever read A Court of Thorns and Roses, a lot of fairy sets recent. Yeah.
That is also how we connected.
A lot of memes.
Yeah, we were like,
have
you read that?
Yeah, hot fairies having sex.
I feel like that's when I started though, because I had been recommended so many times to read it, and I was like, I can't do fairies or dragons or whatever. And then when you guys recommended it, I was like, all right, I'm going to give it a go. And then I was like, oh my God, I love it. Give me the next one.
Give me all of them.
Give me all of them. What's the next one? Amy, what are you going to expose in the group chat?
Well, there's quite a lot.
There is a lot. Although there's too many voice notes.
Apart from the 15 reels I send every night. I sent the girls this reel of this woman painting her couch, like fabric paint. And it was bright pink. And I was like,
bright pink.
Like, does anybody want me to paint my couch? I've got a sudden urge for painting.
I thought you were going to paint your couch.
No, she wanted to paint one of ours.
Fuck no. I think maybe we should get you one at the op shop and then you can paint it.
Oh, but
where are you going to put it?
I don't know.
I'm over it now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It was very much in the moment. I had a creative spark. And for the group chat, what was your...
Oh, yes.
I haven't really got anything crazy. I was just going to do a recommendation. Amanda brought several handbags in Bali, and she wanted to display them, and I brought this really cute, I know it's probably not okay to say, but from Temu, the handbag stand thing, which I thought was so cute. I'm going to get a couple more of them, and I want to I don't have a big enough wardrobe, but
every time when you come back around with the kids for our Mexican night, maybe we could all bring one of our Bali handbags, because we're actually going to fucking do them.
Okay, I'm going to do that.
Yeah, I do have a lot
with our pajamas, and then
Bali handbags. Great,
done.
Let's do that.
That's the end of our podcast.
Thanks for listening, and join us next week.
Please join us next week.
Bye.
We're fun. Bye. Kakente.